Hi, Suzanne. Could you tell me some of your main volunteer roles and how often you volunteer?
Well, there are a few. I've been lucky enough to be able to parlay my volunteer activities to mesh with some of my other personal interests. For example, I was responsible for helping my parents at the end of their lives and afterwards with their financial affairs and paperwork. And I found that that type of organization was something I wanted to share with other people. So at DeRote, I visit people in their homes and I help them with their paperwork. One of my favorite hobbies is cooking. So as a lead cook with the Cooking for DeRote's program, which prepares special meals twice a month for a group of older homeless people, I organize a group of volunteers and we cook these special meals. Italian is something that I study in my spare time, and I was lucky enough to be able to meet somebody at DeRote who wanted to brush up on her Italian because she had been in Italy with her husband while he was in medical school, and that was something she didn't want to lose. My love of art led me to form a, so far, 5-year relationship with somebody who wanted a volunteer to take them to art museums. She's now 100, and after going to museums, we go out for tea and we gossip about clothes shopping, so it doesn't really get much better than that.
And it sounds from your last comment that volunteering has had some benefits for you. Can you talk about that?
Oh, absolutely. You know, many people volunteer throughout their lives, but quite frankly, I wasn't able to focus on volunteering until I stopped working. So when I retired, I then had the time to volunteer. And then conversely, volunteering lent a sense of purpose to my life, a sense of purpose that I wanted to help older people during a time of their life that might be fraught with a feeling of isolation and helplessness. That was something that really makes me feel great. I'm aware of the fact that there are studies that volunteering and having a sense of community can really help people be happier, and I've really experienced that personally. I've also found that working with older people has led me to change some of my preconceptions in a positive direction. I'm impressed with how so many of them know exactly what's going on in the world. They are smart, they're humorous, they're very inspiring. Most particularly, my 100-year-old friend can really run me into the ground some days, and I find that very humbling.